In the beautiful Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve lived in perfect harmony with God. However, their obedience was soon tested. The temptation. One day the serpent, the most cunning of all creatures, approached Eve and questioned God's command. Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden? Eve replied that they could eat from any tree except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for if they ate from it, they would die. The serpent deceived Eve, saying, "You will not surely die. God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Eve, seeing that the fruit was beautiful and desirable for gaining wisdom, took some and ate it. She also gave some to Adam, who was with her, and he ate as well. The consequences of sin. Immediately, their eyes were opened, and they realized they were naked. Filled with shame, they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. When they heard God walking in the garden, they hid among the trees. God called out, "Where are you?" Adam answered, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." God asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam blamed Eve, and Eve blamed the serpent. Then God pronounced judgment. The serpent would crawl on its belly and be cursed above all creatures. The woman would suffer pain in childbirth and desire her husband, who would rule over her. The man would toil and labor, for the ground was now cursed because of sin. Finally, God made garments of animal skins for Adam and Eve and sent them out of the garden. To prevent them from eating from the tree of life and living forever in their fallen state, he placed cherubim with a flaming sword at the entrance of Eden. The fall of humanity. Through this act of disobedience, sin and death entered the world, separating humanity from God. But even in judgment, God gave a promise. One day, the offspring of the woman would crush the serpent's head, foreshadowing the coming of a Savior who would redeem mankind.